Hi there, my name's Dave, and I really enjoy wine, and I really enjoy talking about wine and tasting wine. And today we're going to be trying this, a 17 Trees made by De Bortoli from Australia. This is a 2020 wine that comes out at 20 bucks, and I have not tried this or heard of this wine before. Now, why is it called 17 Trees? Well, one of De Bortoli's first projects in 2008 was to plant 17 trees for each company vehicle to offset the carbon effects of their fleet. Now, that has morphed into planting a tree for every 6 bottles of 17 Trees purchased, and they make a Pinot Grigio and something else as well. Their wines are sustainable, vegan, made from recycled materials, and the bottle is lightweight, and you can tell that this is lighter weight glass. I wish more wineries would try lightweight glass. Little history on the winery. In 1928, Vittorio de Bortoli, who of course is from Italy, bought a small farm in the Riverina area. He took the opportunity of excess grapes of his neighbors, made wine, and then sold the wine back to his neighbors, and began De Bortoli wine. De Bortoli grows wines in the Yarra Valley, Riverina, Hunter Valley, King Valley, Heathcote, and River Glen area. Now, these are all in the southeastern corner of Australia. And Ruther Glen is where this particular wine is grown. Ruther Glen is, as I said, in the southeast corner of Australia. It's famous for its fortified wines. I think they're called stickies. And that's the area they come from. But it also is an area where Shiraz grows. Some of the oldest vines in Australia are in Ruther Glen, and alluvial soils predominate. The growing season for this particular wine, as I said, it's a 2020, started out stressful. There were wildfires that were not exactly close by, but in the area. But fortunately, the smoke did not taint the grapes for this wine. It was a good harvest, and the grapes were machine harvest, crushed and destemmed, and then they were fermented for 7 to 10 days. Now, it's interesting, on their website they say that it spends 3 months in French and American oak, and then later on in the website it says that the oak is American oak staves. 35% American oak staves were used during maturation in stainless steel tanks. So whenever we think, oh, it has some oak on it, we think barrels, but in this case, they used oak staves in stainless steel tanks. Anyways, they have a huge focus on trees on their website and how eco-friendly this wine is, and how sustainable it is. But today we're going to find out just how it tastes. I said appearance, clear, medium ruby. Nose, clean, medium plus intensity. Right here, I can start smelling it. This was a super complex wine for me. I picked up so much. First was spice. The spice was quite strong. Like there's a spicy smell to it. Then and then grapes, funnily enough. There was sort of a grapey smell. Then we went on to blueberry, blackberry, black cherry, and plum. So all of those black fruits really seemed quite strong for me. There was there's pepper, of course, which is not a surprise with a Shiraz. And then sort of a raisiny or fig smell. Overall, kind of a jamminess. This must be a really hot area. As far as floral, I definitely smelled lavender. We have lavender out in our deck, and I love lavender, and I could smell lavender. Then there was some charred wood and maybe charred cedar even. Tobacco, there's almost a bit of a meaty smell to it, just a touch of that, and a question mark for tar. Like there's something else that's there that was a little kind of a tarry smell to it. So I thought this was a super complex wine with lots and lots to smell today.
Palate.
I said dry, medium acidity, medium tannins, high alcohol, and it is 14.5%, so it is high alcohol. medium plus body, medium plus intensity, medium plus length. Like, I was impressed with it. There was a oaky flavor right away, some spice again, tobacco, cedar. I got pencil shavings on this one. I felt like I was sucking on pencil shavings. Not that I did it a lot when I was in elementary school. Anyways, dark fruit jam, I said. So it's like all these dark fruits, they're there as well, and they taste kind of jammy, and they're very nice. And there's still a bit of that meatiness, which I quite like. There's something, a little bit of an edge to it, which I quite enjoy. The balance, I thought the balance was okay. I think it would do from maybe a decant for an hour or something like that before. I think it would make it a little bit rounder. But the length was great. The intensity was great. The complexity was great. Again, I said it's a bit young, or maybe it just needs to be opened up a bit. Food friendly, yeah. I'm having it with that, that expensive cheese that comes in a package that has a green label that says reduced to $6.89 or whatever. So with that cheddar, perfect, beautiful. I said very good as well. I think this is, for $20, this is a super deal. Like, for a nice Shiraz for $20, this is great. Yeah. If you are looking into booking a wine tour of the Okanagan for next year, and you are interested in a customizable, flexible, and completely private wine tour in the comfort of your own vehicle, please check out the link below in the comments.